And we're sitting there, Kentucky pops up, and I was like, please, God, no. Because there's two teams that I want to put a future on. It was Kentucky and Kansas State. So I'm already sitting there being like, well, fuck, Kansas State's in my bracket if we make it, so that sucks. And then I'm sitting there, Kentucky's up, and I was like, please, like, I don't even know if I want to make the tournament at this rate. Like, Providence pops up, and all the guys that I'm watching with, just an audible fuck. So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, dude, we're done. Welcome back to another episode from the dojo. It was St. Patrick's Day weekend for drinking, not actually St. Patrick's in Dallas this weekend.
Yeah, why do they do that?
I don't know. I
just realized that this weekend that they celebrate it. I guess it's like, no matter what, if it comes first or after, it's the first Saturday of, what's closer to St. Patrick's Day.
I didn't get it at all.
But you went to the huge, Dallas bar crawl thing?
I did.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, we got up at 7 a.m. We had
7 a.m.
air fried breakfast burritos from the Kroger freezer section.
Oh, nice.
And then we went to like a pregame at 7:45, and it was Twisted Teas, Vizzies, and mimosas.
Jeebus.
At this girl's house, and then we went from that house to the crawl at like 10, and I was just like, I couldn't see my feet by
How long did you make it?
We went all day, and then we went out at night.
Wow.
But we were at the crawl, dude, and it was so fucking hot. Like, I don't know if you went.
Yeah, no, it was hot.
But dude, it was supposed to rain, and it never rained, and it was like the sun was just beating down, and we were so messed up that like I didn't realize how hot it really was, because I was just wearing like a t-shirt and like some pants.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't know if it's still there, but night of, one of the worst hat tans I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. I'll take my hat off right now, just like see if it's still there.
Let's see.
But night of, it was so bad. Like to the point where it literally looked like I was wearing a sweatband. I don't know if it's still there, but I had like, it was literally so bad right across here. Because I was legitimately sunburned. Like I was red.
Yeah.
Like red. But it was great. I kept asking people why. I was like, is Dallas aware that St. Patrick's Day is like next weekend?
I guess it's the thing. I don't know.
I didn't get it at all.
Yeah.
My buddies were like, why are you dressed in green, like at a St. Patrick's Day bar crawl? And I was like, I don't know, dude. But so then we left the bar crawl at like 1, because you couldn't get in. The bar started making the cover $100 to get into the bars at the bar crawl.
What?
Yeah. So we were like, dude, we're like leaving.
Yeah.
So we end up at like another bar. We like leave the bar crawl entirely. We go to another street to like these other bars that we know. And we stayed there till like 4 p.m. And then I had a thing of ramen, took a 2-hour nap, and then we started pregame again at like 8, and then went out till like 3 a.m. because daylight savings.
Wow. Fuck daylight savings.
Dude. The brutal weekend. I'm like still not right in the head.
I had a friend's wedding on Friday, and then a bar crawl of my own for my friends. We honor one of our friends that passed away, and so we're doing like an annual thing where we do the bar crawl for him. So that's what we were doing.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was dope.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. Wedding was sick. Had a close friend of ours that's our age, first one to get married, so that's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Were you like in the wedding, or just an attendant?
No, just an attendant to the wedding.
Okay, let's go.
There's nothing worse than being at a wedding and not being able to check the scores.
Were you not able to check the scores?
The service was brutal, and I was sweating out a fat lay.
So you just had to spend quality time with people?
Dude, I was just dying to know the score of the Suns game.
Yeah.
Needed it. And, dude, I was sweating out the Warriors game, too. Who were they playing? They played the...
Was it the Grizzlies one?
No, it was somebody really fucking good on Friday night. Forget who it was. One of the greatest fucking comebacks I've ever seen. I don't know how they did it. I still haven't seen
the Warriors
highlights.
came back?
Yeah. They were down 8 with like a minute to go. And I chalked it and moved on, went and got a drink, hanging out.
Dear.
Low-key pissed inside because they just sold a fat lay. Suns are up. Other 2 hockeys just hit. Arizona just won. And I see the Warriors game and went to OT. When I go to the bathroom, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I have like $5K on the line here. It's Saturday, so I need this shit to hit so I don't fucking have to pay the bookie on Monday. And the Suns end up fucking folding against the Kings, who are so good. I keep betting against them, and they just keep taking my coin. I got to stop betting against them.
You should probably wait till KD comes back.
Yeah.
Because they pretty much emptied the reserves for him.
For sure.
So when he's out, I feel like they're missing a lot of
their
pieces.
whole fucking team, dude.
What was I going to say? I saw you were partaking in some high noons before the wedding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everyone that I've gotten to try high noons has said that it's their favorite form of
no,
alcohol now.
Dude, speaking of that moment where
Not a sponsor.
Where I was drinking high noons, worst mistake ever. I was downing high noons before we got on the party bus to drive to the wedding, which was like an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
Housed like 5 high noons. Get on this bus. And I realized very quickly that I fucked up because I'm going to have to pee. And we're on an hour bus ride in a fucking suit. And I'm on this bus. I realized very quickly, I'm like, fuck, there's no bathrooms on here. I'm in so much pain, dude. It was the worst fucking situation. And there was other people around me, too, who were in the same boat.
Nightmare scenario.
Dude. And I'm
Nightmare
like,
you start getting that lower stomach pain and you're like,
dude,
oh.
I literally was this close to just like biting the bullet and pissing my pants. It was that bad. And I stand right in front of the fucking door, just watching and waiting and praying for this bus to get there. And as soon as we park, I fucking dart to some corner. And there's no bathrooms anywhere. And
Like
I just
beats the bride into the venue because he has
Dude,
to
it
be
was
like
so-
seeing everything for the first time.
so bad. One of the worst things ever.
No, that's the worst. But that's why you bring a roadie, and then you pee in the roadie.
Dude, I just felt so uncomfortable doing that.
No, I mean you gotta. When you're like that, dude. You gotta.
Yeah.
There's like no other option. So I also saw you put Houston in a bozo package with their best player out. Just wanted to see what was going through your head with that one.
Not much.
I was scrolling Twitter. I think it was like last night, like late at night, and I just saw like the bozo package, and it was just like I'm sure 2 other just juiced money lines, and there was Houston ML.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was.
wow, they just got pieced in the tournament final.
Pieced.
Yeah, it was bad. It was Kendrick Davis, dude.
I was getting finally my girlfriend's Valentine's Day gift was a massage, and
I saw you also partook in her gift.
that took place yesterday, a month and a half later. But yeah, after I get my massage, 40-20, Memphis. I'm in fucking piss at the massage parlor.
But kind of tucked at the same time.
Why?
Because the massage parlor.
Oh, I was so tough.
Yeah, you can't be like mad about that.
I was like, just fucking get that out of my face.
Speaking of your girlfriend, I ran into some of her friends, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At the parade, and I was on planet Mars.
I want to know who it was.
I have no idea who it was, but they were like, "Are you like whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Oh, like we know Katie." And I was like, "Oh, word. Like, how are you guys doing?" Like, yada, 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 yada. And then they were like, "All right, can we get like a photo to send her?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I took a photo with them. And then one of the girls was like, "You're like way shorter in person."
What,
I was just
dude?
I was standing next to one of my buddies. He just looks at me and goes, "Wow." I was like,
wow.
I was like, "Are you kidding?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "That is incredibly rude." And then I just like walked away. I think I texted you like all fired up. I was like, "Dude, my girlfriend's friend just came up to me." He's like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, that was cool.
That's tough. Sorry about that. I don't know who it was. She hasn't said shit about it.
It's a brutal way to be on a Saturday. I don't even know if they were actually her friends.
I have an interesting question I want to start off your little March Madness spiel with.
Yeah.
Would you rather make a perfect bracket and be like the first person ever, I think, to have a perfect bracket? Or would you have one night with Libby Dunn? You're either the one guy who's hit a perfect bracket, or you're that one fucking beast who has a shot with Libby Dunn, couldn't turn into a relationship potentially.
Oh, it could.
If you
I was gonna
raise
say
up,
like, what is this night like? Crazy?
It's in your hands. You have a shot.
Either way, I think you're a legend.
That's
This is no lose scenario. I feel like longevity wise, I'm gonna go Libby Dunn. Just because
Wow.
I feel like put the rock in my hand if there's a chance for a relationship, like we're getting married.
It's in your hands.
And then
Name
it's
on the line.
and then I'm the guy that married Libby Dunn instead of like, oh, remember that guy that had the perfect bracket. You know,
Either way,
I'm winning, but I'd rather win with Libby Dunn. Why? I mean, I can't even ask you that question.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking for my sake, but I was just like, I wonder what Mikey would say.
It would be a night with Libby Dunn. But it would be like, but I don't know. You'd look so smart if you had the
Dude.
first. Am I entered in like
Yes.
so I win like a bunch of money?
Yeah, dude, that's the tough thing. I know.
All right, I get the perfect bracket.
You don't win $1 billion.
Can I hit
or-
up Libby Dunn?
No. She is not impressed with your perfect bracket and wants
Not at all?
No. I wonder if
What is the cash prize for the perfect bracket this year? Do we have that?
It's like $1 million.
$1 million?
$1 million. We'll say $1 million. I thought it was
Yeah,
way more.
that's all. That's always. Well, I mean, Warren Buffett has done the bracket, like given away a bunch of money before, but I think it's $1 million.
Oh yeah, Libby Dunn.
I'm pretty sure it's way more than $1 million.
Yeah, it's got to be way more than $1 million for a perfect bracket. I think Warren
Warren
Buffett put up
did
like
$1 billion.
Yeah, dude.
$1 billion one time.
If it was $1 billion, I'll do the bracket, and I'll hit up the Cavender twins.
You'll settle for that.
But if it's no money, I just get the fame of having a perfect bracket. I'm gonna have like the best night of my life with Libby Dunn.
I can't wait to see what people say. Would love to know.
Yeah, I would love to know if we could clip that, and I want to know the comments of people. What would you do? Would you rather that perfect bracket or a night with Libby Dunn, but you have an opportunity to turn into a
Yeah,
relationship?
nothing's guaranteed in that night, but it's in your hands.
Oh, so you just get like, she says she'll come to the bar.
Yeah, no, not even the bar. Like dinner, whole nine.
Okay.
And it's up to you. Can you riz up?
No, yeah, put.
Do you want the ball with the game on
But
the
just
line?
imagine how good you'd feel at the Sweet 16 be like, all my teams are alive. Do I know that my bracket is perfect before I place it?
No, it's a
So I get to like
fucking
witness live.
legendary run.
That's actually so hard, dude. Like getting to the Final Four, being like, dude, no way all my teams are still here and I haven't lost a game yet. And then like watching the Natty being like, people would start betting on your bracket.
Oh yeah.
Like they'd be like, dude,
You'd be the legend for a month.
they'd be like, he has UNC winning. We have to bet on UNC. He hasn't
Yeah.
missed a game yet.
You'd be the talk of the fucking town, gambling community.
I feel like I'd be like one of those child actors that had like a really big movie. I'd get spots on ESPN every like couple 5 years, being like, "How'd you make the perfect bracket?" It's like, I really just dialed in,
They got sports science on you.
yeah, 30 for 30. The kid that made the perfect bracket.
Yeah, you probably get a Netflix deal out of it too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of money to
I
be
know.
made there on a perfect
All
bracket.
that-
PR betting would be like, "We're riding with this guy. He's got the perfect bracket right now." He just put $500 billion on his national champion because he got the perfect bracket. No, I don't know. I do Libby.
After all that.
Yeah, I go with Libby. I just feel like, no, I don't know. I feel like I'd just rather Libby. Because then you have to deal with the disappointment of never having a perfect bracket again and like the pressure going into next year's March Madness. What's your bracket? Then it's like a normal bracket where you have like 20% right. And it's like, oh, he's a one-hit wonder.
Every March, every single March, kids everywhere are like, yo, remember Mikey Evers?
Or it'd be like almost a great social media play. Every March I'd be like, I'm back. Hasn't even sniffed like a game right yet for like years. I'm back and I'm going for it again. No, I do Libby Dunn. I feel like just the longevity of that versus, living
How
with
was
the
their
perfect.
longevity there?
Because put the rock in my hands, like we're getting married. Livy, if you're seeing this and we ever meet, like just know you've met your husband.
I didn't realize that question was going to be as controversial as it was for you.
Yeah, that actually racked my brain. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that at all. But I would go Libby Dunn.
Wow. I love
Does
it.
she? Never mind.
What?
No, I was gonna be like, does she age well?
Of course.
You know, like, is there gonna be a fall off where I'm like, I could have had a perfect bracket?
I don't think she's falling off. No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll go Libby Dunn. But speaking of March Madness, the brackets did come out. I did want to talk with you about it.
I was watching the bracket.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I saw both teams come up on the screen. I'm like, I know Mikey over just somewhere fucking tweaking right now
Dude, so
with Providence and Kentucky.
I was watching with my buddies and we were sitting there and I don't know if you remember, but we were in the last bracket to
Yeah.
get announced. So we were sitting there and we got through all of them and then the top right finished and I was like, dude, I don't know if we made the tournament. Because I started going through my head. I was like, we haven't seen Kansas State. We haven't seen Marquette.
Yeah.
Like all the teams. I was like, we haven't seen Ohio State. I thought they were going to make it.
USC.
Like USC. I started going in my head and I was like, dude, I don't know if we're going to make that cut. Because we had such an awful end of the year. And like going through and I heard murmurs when we lost in the Big East tournament to UConn that we'd get matched up with Kentucky. Like that was the projection. If we beat UConn, I forget who the matchup would have been, but it would have been like something different. But since we lost, people were like, we might get Kentucky if we make it because we'd be in 11. And we're sitting there and Kentucky pops up and I was like, please God, no. Because there's two teams that I want to put a future on. It was Kentucky and Kansas State. So I'm already sitting there being like, well, fuck, Kansas State's in my bracket if we make it. So that sucks. And then I'm sitting there and Kentucky's up. And I was like, please, like, I don't even know if I want to make the tournament at this rate. Like, Providence pops up and all the guys that I'm watching with, just an audible fuck. So I'm like sitting there and I'm like, dude, we're done. I was like, we're done, dude. Like, we're done. And the spread comes out immediately. So I was like, fuck,
What is it?
3.5. So I was like, that's not too bad. But I was like, shit, like 3.5 could be brutal. And then I started sitting there and I was like, you know what? I actually love this matchup for us. Like, I think we actually match up very well against Kentucky. We have a great center, so Oscar isn't going to eat on us, which I think is huge. And every time he plays like somewhat of a mediocre center that's like good, he shuts him down. He like doesn't have a great game. And Ed Croswell, like everyone was tweeting at me that Oscar is the defensive player of the year. Ed Croswell is not like our offensive weapon, so that doesn't bother me at all as long as we can just stop Oscar. But I started going through it out loud. I was like, dude, I kind of love this matchup. Like Devin Carter's got clamps. They're super streaky with shooting. Their point guard is a freshman, and we have 2 senior guards that rotate on the point guard. So I think that's going to be a really good look for us. And I kind of started doing what I did against South Dakota State last year, where I knew we were covering that 4.5 against South Dakota State once I started looking through it, because I was like, they don't have a big man. We had Nate Watson. I was like, that's all we need. It's going to open up everything. We ended up shooting lights out, so it didn't even matter. But I'm like going through it out loud, and and one of my buddies, I'm sitting there, and he just goes, the amount of copium going around this room is nauseating. And he was like, and I was like, yeah. And then like a couple minutes passed, and I like bring it up again, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I actually fucking love that we got Kentucky. Like, I actually think we match up really well with them, like, again. And he was like, well, you are going to hate my nuke of the weekend. I was like, you are the worst person ever. But no, I think it'll be a good game. I'm looking forward to it.
No, that's going to be a great one.
I don't know if you saw it, but our like best player transferred from Kentucky last year, Bryce Hopkins. He like went to Kentucky and he wasn't getting burned. So he came to us, and now he's like a Big East first team, like was in the player of the year conversation. And when they got drawn against Providence on the cam, they like clap, clap, clap. And then one of them in the background goes, yo, that's D-Hop's team. Silence. Like no one acknowledged it. Like no one said anything. Like the clapping stopped. Like Calipari didn't even like break eyes with the TV.
What?
So like, yeah, I think it's going to be a great game. Like it's got to be the revenge tour. I know he's going to come out wanting to punk them. When he saw it was Kentucky, he was going nuts. Like, yeah, all right, let's get this popping.
Those little narratives are very important.
Huge in March, dude.
Yeah.
He either crumbles or he does it. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's going to be no in between. He's not going to have like a mediocre game. I don't think. It's either you come out and you play your best game of the year against a team that pretty much gave up on you, or you come out and the pressure gets to you, like it kind of has been the last couple games for him. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think we match up well. I don't think they have anyone that can guard him either way. So
Have you made your bracket?
I started making one, and I had 2 number 1s and 2 number 2s in my Elite 8, and I restarted. So I was like, this is just not the year for that. I was like, this is not the year for that, dude. This is not the year for that. But my favorite part of the bracketology, I don't know if you saw it, one of my mid-major wagons is Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey.
And they're playing.
And when they got picked...
Forget who they're playing.
I have it right here. Hold on. They're playing Texas Southern.
Oh, yeah. And then they play...
Wednesday.
No, but who's the winner of that play in the first round?
They played the number 1 Purdue.
Oh, that's right. They're beating Purdue.
And... No, they're for sure beating Purdue. I'm betting on them if they play Purdue. I just like they've covered so many sneaky parlays for me, and like they're just so fun to watch, and like they're just so botted, like their uniforms look off the rack at Dick's, and it's like funny because I know the school, it's from New Jersey, and they got picked. They like they knew they were going dancing, but it's like obviously exciting when you get picked. Their camera was a microwave. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like, whoa, and it would like freeze for 5 seconds, and then they were in front of the camera, and then they were back here, and then they were like over here. It was like the funniest shit I've ever seen. I was like, that's the most mid-major setup. ESPN was just like, take this microwave and press the minute mark, and when it's ready, click start. And then that's the camera they had, dude. It literally looked like a hostage camera from like a terrorist, where it's like just grainy, and like they're just like just barely moving. It was so funny, but I was like, let's go. That like fired me up. But I wanted to go through the bracket. I feel like we have to do it. The March Madness episode, we leave for Vegas on Wednesday. So we're going to have, I think, at least 2 episodes from Vegas. And I wanted to go through the bracket a little bit and just kind of talk through some games and maybe see where we end up.
Sure.
Alabama plays the winner of Texas A&M Corpus Christi and Southern something. It's Alabama.
Yeah.
It's Alabama.
I think Alabama actually makes it pretty far.
I think Alabama, SEMO, yeah. I think Alabama is actually as good as they look. Mm-hmm. And the locker room has 0 problems. I keep fading Alabama because I'm like, at some point, this off-the-court shit has to leak in.
It hasn't.
They don't even care.
Yeah.
They could care less.
It's kind of sick, honestly.
Maryland, West Virginia. This was a game that I talked about with my buddies. I think it's another year where we fade the Big Ten. As much as I love Kevin Willard, that Maryland team apparently is 0-11 in their last 11 road and neutral games.
Wow.
So they're only winning at home. And this West Virginia team has been kind of freaky as of late.
I agree.
I think that might be our first upset of the day. Are you down for that?
I like it, yeah.
Okay. San Diego State, Charleston.
Dude, I kind of like Charleston.
I do too, but I feel like this is the upset that everyone's going to have. And I saw like a bunch of analysis on Twitter that the only thing San Diego State does really well is like shut down the 3 ball, and they just like run a tempo, and Charleston just chucks.
Yeah. San Diego State definitely, like all their games, dude, are always like in the lowest number of totals, and they usually control the pace of that. And so I could see them.
But I'm down for Charleston.
I don't like taking the public dogs, you know? I like finding like little niche dogs.
A niche dog. I know you're going to be all over Colgate.
And then no. Wait, Colgate plays Texas. Yeah.
Do we go San Diego State, go against the grain?
Yeah.
The 5 beats the 12?
Yeah.
Even though you like Charleston?
No, fade myself. I'm always wrong.
All right, this is my favorite upset of the entire tournament.
If it's fucking...
I'm calling it right now. It's my favorite upset of the entire tournament.
I already know it. It better not be Kent State against Indiana.
No.
All right.
My favorite upset of the entire March Madness before we kick off, the Furman Paladins beating UVA.
Dude, weirdly enough, I fucking had the weirdest feeling. As soon as that screen popped up, I was like, Furman wins that game. And then I go and see your tweet that you're like loving Furman. And I'm like, wow, I love it. So I'm down.
Because Furman, I watched them play.
Who are they playing again? I forget.
They're playing UVA.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing UVA. UVA hasn't really impressed me this year. Obviously, very good. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But Furman has this kid named Michael Bothwell. And he is a sniper. And they have like these 2 other guards. They have a lot of seniority, and I just feel like they match up very well against UVA. And UVA, I've seen them drop the ball so many times to the point where I'm like, if there's a team that's going to beat UVA, like this Furman team could so be that upset. And I just love everything about it. Like I love everything about it.
I mean, one of these ball sack states is going to make a run.
They have to. They average 82 points per game, just so you know, Furman.
Wow.
Like, they put the ball in the basket. So it could be like, they play UVA and get absolutely smoke showed. Or
That's fine.
They come out and they win and I look like a genius.
No, I'm all in favor of picking a fat dog and just riding it.
I'm on Furman.
All right.
I'm fat. Creighton, NC State. It's Creighton.
Is it?
It's Creighton. NC State. So this is all right.
I don't know or watch too much of this conference.
So I feel like this is going to be the first game where Furman, NC State. NC State is just two guards. It's Terquavion Smith and Jarkel Joyner versus Creighton, who has just take Xavier and put them in light blue uniforms. It's the same setup. They have a great center in Kalkbrenner, and then they have every level of guard that you need. And against NC State that literally only has two shooting guards, like I think this is where the Big East comes out and, we kind of assert our dominance a little here. And I wouldn't even be afraid to take Creighton's spread, and I think it's -5.5. And that feels like a lot in March, but I love Creighton to beat NC State.
Okay.
Baylor, UCSB.
Dude, Baylor's fucking so fraudulent.
I know. Is this a sneak upset?
So fraudulent.
Is this your niche?
The
I don't think
niche dog?
anyone's looking at UCSB. I'm not even kidding.
No. I haven't seen shit about UCSB.
No one has said anything.
I nuked Baylor against, I forget who they played. We were sweating that out on the pot last episode, and they fucking sold by like 12.
West Virginia.
Yes. They blew a lead. Fat. They were up.
9.
Yeah.
It was despicable.
Yeah, I was sitting on this couch. I'm like,
No,
wait.
Iowa State.
Yes.
Fuck Iowa State, dude. Fuck them.
Loves fucking shit up.
I fucking hate them so much. I can't do it.
Me too, dude.
So I'm gonna let you make this decision.
Baylor probably wins.
Do they get back? Okay.
Baylor wins that game.
All right. So the first weird from not only betting but bracketology, the first weird game, Missouri, Utah State. Missouri open as the underdog as a 7 versus a 10.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the spread. I was actually going to say Mizzou probably loses that fucking game.
2.5 point spread.
That's weird.
Why did they open up as an underdog?
Who are they playing again?
They're playing Utah State. I don't know
Utah State's
anything
good.
about Utah State. I barely bet on them this
Give me
year.
Utah State.
You like that upset?
Yes, I do.
Nick is seething behind the camera.
I love Utah State.
Arizona, Princeton.
They're always a late night wagon.
Are they?
Yeah.
I never got weird with the Mountain West late night.
Oh, that's
Other than Montana State, and of course they're also in my bracket, and they're fucking like unbelievably good. Arizona, Princeton.
Arizona.
Is this a niche? Okay. I'm just waiting for your niche. I'm like looking forward to the niche. Purdue plays Texas Southern or FDU. We gotta take FDU. We gotta take FDU.
I mean, that FDU Texas Southern game is gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be great. FDU's the underdog. I can't wait to nuke their money line. It's gonna be great. Plus chicken.
You took them, I forget, and they sold or some shit.
They were plus.
Who are they again? Who are they playing? Because I was on the other side, and you come in, and you're like so pissed off. Fuck.
Merrimack.
Yes.
They were like plus 450 on the money line or like something like that.
Yeah.
No, they were plus 2 something, like 250.
Yeah.
And they were literally up 6 with
Yeah.
2 minutes left and didn't score for 2 straight minutes,
Yeah.
and Merrimack won by 1.
Yeah.
It was just fucking despicable.
Yeah.
Does Purdue get upset?
Dude, Purdue is getting upset. I don't know if it's this game, but they're not good. They're not
All right, well, we'll cover our tracks because Memphis beats FAU.
Okay. I
love
mean, I
that.
have so much respect for Memphis after what I watched yesterday against Houston.
I have another upset on the horizon.
Everyone's going to be on Memphis, too, after that game.
So should we take FAU?
I mean, no, I'm down for Memphis.
Okay, I just want to make sure we
Are
weren't
you
about
down
to
for
try to go
Memphis?
against the grain.
You're the fucking sharp here.
Duke, Oral Roberts.
I feel like Duke got so hot at the right time. I feel like
Do you think?
I feel like Oral Roberts is also one of those public dogs. I've seen so many TikToks like teams to look out for in March.
Because they have a kid named Max Obmus that averages like 30.
yeah, yeah, he's always on prize picks.
But I'm down to fade the public and take Duke.
yeah, Duke,
Okay.
Duke makes it pass.
Even though I fucking hate Duke so much. I just misclicked FAU by accident. I think we ride with it. I had Memphis, and when I went to click Duke, I clicked FAU.
Okay,
Do we keep FAU? No.
no, I want that.
Okay, reverse. All right.
Kendrick Davis, right?
So good. Yeah.
He fucking balled out.
Dude, he's incredible. Whatever his line is, I'm taking his
Yeah.
over. Like, it doesn't matter. Tennessee, Louisiana. Another interesting matchup. Tennessee lost probably Their second best player in Ziegler, he was a freshman point guard. Tore, I think it was either his ACL or hurt his ankle really bad during the SEC tournament, and they've played well without him, but I think they still get by Louisiana.
Tennessee was a team that I had all last March to win it all.
Okay.
Folded so
Do we think
hard.
they fold here?
Who are they playing again?
Louisiana.
No, they don't fold.
Okay. All right, we're now to the part where we're going to have to make a decision. Kentucky plays Providence. It's Providence. Okay, moving on. Kansas State, Montana State. So this is why I think our bracket was the hardest that we got. Kansas State was one of my favorites to win the tournament. This is an upset I could so see. I bet on Montana State a couple times, and I watched Montana State. This team gets freaky, like very, very weird, and Kansas State has not been hot to end March, which scares the living shit out of me.
What's the seeding here?
3 versus a 14.
Ooh. Wowie. One of those is happening.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, is it really the team that I picked to win it all?
They win that game.
Okay. Okay, good. Michigan State, USC. I feel like you've bet on these teams quite a lot. I wanted to hear your take.
It's going to be a great game.
It's fantastic.
Definitely going to be tuning in for this one. What's the seeding? Fuck it. It doesn't even matter, dude. It doesn't matter.
7-10.
It does not matter.
Okay.
I actually, when I was in high school, I used to cover the seeds, so I don't let that dictate my decisions.
Oh, you just pick who's got the better hand. Okay.
Pick who I thought was going to win.
No, I like that.
Kind of like how I don't look at the lines when I make my fucking predictions for hockey games and shit. I don't want to look at the seeds because far too often I'm like, okay, yeah, that's going to they're not losing that game when they easily could. So easily. So I try not to let that factor my decision too much.
Okay.
What was this game?
Michigan State, USC.
Fuck. Give me USC.
Okay. I'm going to agree with that because the last game that Michigan State played.
I feel like they're one of your wagons.
Yeah, I mean, they're my peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Drew Peterson and Boogie Ellis. Only because the last game Michigan State played, Tom Izzo started ripping into one of his guards on the bench, and he was one of the starting guards, and he just looked like he didn't give a fuck. He was just like not looking at him. Izzo's barking, and he was almost like, dude, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. So I think there might be maybe some problems with Michigan State. I'm down to buy on the bad news, and USC I'm down for. Marquette plays Vermont. Marquette just won the Big East tournament.
I'm not too knowledgeable about this fucking conference, but is Marquette like that? I've seen on Twitter.
So like that.
Fuck, I was watching on ESPN. I see it all over Twitter. Everyone's got fucking Marquette winning this whole thing.
You remember when Wichita State was really good?
Yeah, with Van Fleet.
Their coach was Shaka Smart.
Yes.
Who is now the coach of Marquette. And he's been the coach of Marquette for 3 years now. And they are like that. They're like that.
Is this a Vermont huge upset? Isn't Vermont good?
Vermont's also very sneaky. This was a very hard 2-15 matchup.
Yeah.
For Marquette to draw. They could come out and Vermont could bot Marquette, but dude, Marquette is so fucking good.
And people were saying they have a cakewalk to the Elite Eight.
They'd have to play USC next in our bracket.
I don't think they're losing to Vermont.
Okay. Okay.
We need a niche wagon.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Where are your niches, dude? I'm waiting for you to pull it out of the genie.
I was going to say that fucking Indiana loses to Kent State, but then Trell Jones tweeted it, so I'm not down.
That's brutal. Houston plays Northern Kentucky. I think we can move Houston on.
Sure.
No?
Fucking Cougars should be a good look.
Well, they're going to have Marcus Sasser back, so that's good. Iowa plays Auburn.
This is a good game.
I don't know what to do with this game. Because every time I bet on Iowa, it seems as though they come out and don't know how to play basketball. But I have faded Auburn quite a lot this year and have made quite a lot of money doing it. Because I don't think they're good at all.
Iowa.
Okay. I'm down. Miami plays Drake. This is...
Drake.
I have had Miami move on in every single one of my brackets.
I'm done fading them.
And I've seen a lot of people take Drake.
I love Drake. but I'm done fading Miami.
Okay.
And I hope Krabs is too, dude. Krabs has lost so many fucking units fading Miami.
All right, so we're almost there, and then we're going to have like really good matchups, and we'll fly through, but I just want to see what our TFM bracket would look like. Indiana plays Kent State. Are you going to put your foot down?
No.
Are you putting your foot down for Kent State?
No.
Okay. Iowa State plays Mississippi or Pitt. I think Iowa State gets upset.
Iowa State plays Pitt.
Or Mississippi State. I think they get upset.
I
Fuck
don't
Iowa
know,
State.
dude.
Or is Iowa State hot now?
I'll never forget in high school once I had Iowa State winning the whole thing. The whole thing. They were my finals champion, and they lost to UAB in the first fucking round. And ever since that, I despise Iowa State. So, yeah, I'm down.
I'm 0-5 in my last 5 betting against Iowa State.
So
And 4 and against.
They've stolen your coin.
Like 5 in a row.
Wow.
Where I've taken them minus and they've lost by 20. I've taken teams minus against them and they've beat me by 20. I can't do it.
Fade them.
Okay. Let's
Fuck
go.
'em.
Xavier, Kennesaw State.
Xavier.
Yeah. Okay. Texas A&M, Penn State. So these are 2 teams I bet on a lot.
Penn
I
State.
don't like fading Buzz Williams in March. Is this your niche?
This could be a niche, bro. They're getting red hot at the right time.
But so is Texas A&M.
Fuck A&M.
All right, niche.
Even though it's kind of because if A&M wins that, then wouldn't they end up playing Texas in the next round? Yeah, that's so fucking fixed, bro.
Texas Colgate?
Colgate could shock the world.
Dude, no.
I was already telling Lauren
Texas just won the Big 12.
they could shock the world.
So is this your niche?
I mean, not if you're not bought in.
I'm not bought in at all on Colgate beating Texas.
I saw some TikTok about some guy breaking down like whoever plays Colgate in the first round's got their hands full and like had all these stats. I'm like, damn, Colgate actually can make some noise here.
All right, is this your niche?
I don't know, dude. Texas looked fucking phenomenal.
It looked
past
phenomenal.
weekend. They looked so good. No, this ain't a niche.
Okay.
We need a niche.
Kansas beats Howard.
No.
Dude, stop.
Speaking of niche.
Stop. Arkansas, Illinois. This game's going to get so weird.
Yeah,
But I think Arkansas gets it done.
I do too.
Okay,
Woo
good.
pig.
Yeah, woo pig. St. Mary's, VCU. Upset VCU.
What's the seeding?
5 versus 12.
VCU's a 12.
And they just looked so good against Dayton.
Wait, are they playing again?
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's is good. But
What do you want to do?
this could be a niche. I kind of like it.
Niche VCU?
VCU is pretty solid.
Yeah, I love VCU.
There's certainly going to be 12 beating a 5.
Yep.
I could be bought in.
Okay,
Fuck
VCU.
St. Mary's.
All right, one of my favorite matchups, and then we're going to finally get to ask you about, your team's matchup. UConn plays Iona, but keep in mind, Iona's coached by Big East legend Rick Pitino.
Wait, who are they playing?
UConn.
Wow.
Iona. Does Rick Pitino get one over on UConn?
He does thrive in March.
This is what I'm saying, dude. I've had a saying for 2 years on social media. I don't fade Rick Pitino in March.
Or just any goats of that caliber.
No.
I kind of like this one.
Even though UConn's like red hot. They were just in the Big East tournament.
Who they play?
Looking very good. I mean, they beat the shit out of Providence.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then they got beat by Marquette.
I don't know, dude. You really think UConn loses that? They're kind of goated in March, too.
Okay, we'll take UConn.
Yeah.
TCU versus Arizona State or Nevada.
The Wolf.
Talk to me.
We win this game, and then we go beat Gonzaga. Yeah. Right? Because wouldn't that be the matchup? Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
All right, well, we're almost to the next round. Northwestern plays Boise. Let's fly, Northwestern. UCLA beats UNC Asheville. You think Boise beats Northwestern?
Boise's such a sneak wag.
All right, I'll give you a niche.
Let's go.
UCLA Boise.
In the second round?
Yeah, UCLA.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but they just lost someone still. They've been without like one of their best defenders for 2 games. Does Boise go
UCLA
deep?
play in the first round? We didn't even do that one, did we?
UNC Asheville?
Oh, yeah. Sneak?
No.
No.
Boise State? Does Boise State beat UCLA?
No.
Okay. TCU Gonzaga.
I mean,
Do you beat Gonzaga?
I think we could. I really think there's a shot.
Put your foot down.
Put my foot down. Give me the frogs.
Okay.
Fucking Zaga.
VCU, UConn.
Give me UConn.
I think we go Kansas beats Arkansas.
Yep.
Okay. Texas beats Penn State, or does Penn State beat Texas?
Texas.
Xavier wins. Miami, Indiana. You're done fading Miami.
Go Miami. Dude, that actually is a good call.
Houston beats Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay. Marquette beats USC.
No.
USC beats Marquette. Okay. Providence beats Kansas State. Fuck them. Duke beats Tennessee.
Yep.
I think so. All right, we're flying. Memphis beats FDU. Sorry, guys. I think Utah State beats Arizona. I think we wagonize Utah State.
I will wagonize Utah State.
Okay. Creighton beats Baylor. Does Furman beat San Diego State?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
We're wagonizing Furman.
Does Bama beat the shit out of West Virginia?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we are now in our Elite Eight. The TFM Elite Eight. First matchup, Alabama Furman. A 1 plays a 13.
Furman, congratulations. You're going dancing.
Let's go. Furman's in the Elite Eight. All right. Creighton, Utah State. Do our wagons play each other? 10 versus 13?
Wait, Creighton and Utah State?
Yeah, or does Creighton cut the wheels off our wagon?
I think Creighton cuts the wheels off.
Memphis, Duke. Wow, that would be a great
That would
game.
be a great game. I could so see that game happening.
So you think Memphis, though? I would love to take Memphis against Duke.
Yeah. I like the momentum going in.
My wagons play each other. Providence plays USC.
Wow, wouldn't that be a game?
That would be a game and a half.
USC wins.
Okay. I don't know, though. I feel like if we play them, we actually match up pretty well against USC.
That would be a great game.
I'm putting us.
Wow. All right.
Houston, Miami. Does Miami knock off a 1 seed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
And like anyone who says we're fucking crazy for these calls, like fuck off, dude. It's March.
No, dude. Like, you could literally make a bracket with your eyes closed, and it could like still be
Probably
better
have a
than
better
like
shot.
a guy that spends 48 hours researching like every game. Xavier, Texas.
Wow.
So
that's a
Texas
game.
struggles against big men, and Xavier has
Yes.
Nunji.
I like Xavier, dude. They're
Okay.
kind of a sneak wag.
All right. Kansas, UConn.
Another great game, dude. I feel like this is a perfect bracket.
They should listen to us.
Fuck Libby Dunn.
Yeah, dude. Perfect bracket. I'm going to rescind my first
Spoiler
answer.
alert, this is nowhere close to a perfect bracket.
No, this is
This
perfect.
might hit 5%.
No, this is perfect. Kansas,
Why?
UConn.
Because Mizzou's out first round?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, that was immediately wrong.
Nick
call
just
there.
wanted to get
We're
something
getting to
over
the Elite Eight.
Oh, yeah, because we got
Book it.
Utah State going that far. That's who they played in the first round.
Mizzou can
I
actually
cannot
win.
wait at 2:40 on Thursday for this thing to be busted.
Kansas, UConn.
I'm pretty high on Kansas.
Yeah, I'm also high on Kansas as well. TCU, UCLA. I think you guys could beat UCLA if you get there.
What a game.
That would be incredible.
We're moving on.
Let's go. All right.
Fuck the Bruins.
Our Elite Eight. Furman plays Creighton. I actually love our Elite Eight. We have 1 seed. I think that feels good.
That feels great.
We have no 2 seeds. 1 3 seed.
Love it.
Furman plays Creighton.
Creighton wins.
Okay.
This is that cakewalk that we were talking about with. Oh, wait, no. That was Marquette. Never mind. Creighton wins that.
Memphis plays Providence.
Another good game.
That'd be so much fun to watch.
Memphis moves on.
Yeah, Kendrick Davis drops
He
90
just
on
dropped
us.
48.
Miami plays Xavier.
Miami moves on.
Okay, all right. I'm down. Kansas plays TCU in a Big 12 matchup where the score is 1-1. Who wins in March?
Kansas.
You think? Okay. Wow. The TFM Final Four. Creighton, Memphis. I love Creighton.
Yeah.
I think Creighton moves on.
I don't know how Creighton made it so far.
Let's go back and look at Creighton. Oh, well, we had Furman upset Alabama. So then Creighton had to beat Furman. If Furman loses first round, we're chalk.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think Creighton beats Memphis. Or are you out on Creighton?
I'm kind of out on Creighton.
You think Memphis is going to the fucking finals? There's no way, dude. There's no way Memphis goes to the finals.
So recency bias.
So yeah, dude. I think we gotta go. I think Duke probably beats Memphis if they play each other.
Yeah. Let's be real.
Let's do
be
that.
real.
And then I think it's Providence Creighton in the Final Four. Because I think we beat Duke. Or do you think Duke beats us?
Duke's beating you. Come on, let's be real.
Come on, dude. All right, I don't think Duke is that good. Now I want to go back. Who did we have Duke beating? Oh, we had Duke beating Tennessee. Yeah. Okay, I'll give Duke that.
Be real.
Okay, I'll give Duke that.
Duke's beating Providence like Kansas beating TCU.
We got rid of the best team in college basketball, the Alabama, so quick.
So quick. Who are they losing to? Furman?
Yeah, Brandon Miller's going to hang 40 on Furman.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah, dude. Should we go back and put...
out on this bracket.
Should we go back and put... This is why the bracket is so funny, because the minute you get to your Final Four and you're like, I got to pick a champion, you're like, hold on, what was I thinking? And then you're like, no, that upset makes no fucking sense.
Dude, I was high on Alabama. How did we just skirt by them?
Well, you said, congratulations, Furman. You're going dancing.
No. We're keeping that.
Yeah, fuck it. Furman goes deep.
We got to buy into it.
Creighton beats Duke. Miami plays Kansas.
That's a good game. Give me Kansas again.
Okay. No way. The TFM National Championship game, Creighton versus Kansas.
How did Creighton make the fucking finals?
Because they played Furman. And then they played Duke. I'm not putting Duke in our fucking final. They're so ass.
Duke, Kansas final?
If we realistically go back...
You tell me you don't see a Duke Kansas final.
Get all the way there, and then you have Duke Kansas.
The year where Blue Bloods are extinct, we have Duke Kansas in our final, dude.
Fuck this shit, bro.
If we go back, like, realistically, Kansas State probably beats Providence.
Yes.
But I don't think so.
There's a lot of bias sprinkled in this.
Yeah, Providence, I think, goes too far in this.
Yes.
But no, I think we're going to get hot.
Like Gonzaga's out second round. Bama's out second round.
Yeah, I think if we have... All right, Creighton, Kansas. I don't hate it.
I just don't see Creighton getting there.
Well, they have to in our scenario because Furman beat the best team in college basketball.
Furman fucked everything up.
Because Furman decided to be probably the best college basketball team.
They decided to be the
of this year.
96 Bulls out of nowhere. No, we're buying into Furman.
No, I bought into Furman.
I wouldn't make this up. I swear, I had the weirdest feeling when they popped up on the screen.
No, it's Furman.
And then I
just don't know if they're going to beat Bama.
Can we let's switch that.
Okay.
Let's switch that. Let's be real.
But all that changes is now we have to talk Bama Creighton.
I think Bama beats Creighton. I don't like Creighton in this final.
All right, well, now we have 2 1 seeds in our Final Four. And if we have Bama beat Duke, it's a 1 versus 1. There's no way that's happening. There's no way. No, Creighton moves on. Creighton beats Duke. I think Creighton wins a national championship.
What?
I think Greg McDermott gets one. What do you think in this scenario?
Dude, of all teams, fucking Creighton.
Well, you want to do Kansas?
Kansas back-to-back.
No way. You'd rather back-to-back Kansas?
Yeah.
The final score. All right, you get to pick the champion, but the final score.
68-62. Foul trouble at the end.
72-69. Buzzer beater 3.
Okay. 72-69.
Yeah. And it's
Cold.
entered in everything.
And we'll see you in Houston for that legacy game.
The TFM bracket is official. Your Furman Paladins are the national champions.
This is not either of our official brackets, but this is just the TFM
This is the TFM bracket.
bracket.
We're just going to see how the TFM bracket does.
For sure. No,
Yeah.
I totally am down for that.
But,
And Kansas wins.
yeah, Kansas wins. We have a 1 seed winning.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if that happens.
Back to back.
I would not be shocked at all. the more that we talk about like the craziness of this year, makes me want to think that it's probably just going to be fucking Duke or Kansas again. Like,
I don't think Duke. It might be Bama or Kansas.
Yeah.
And it might be 2-1s playing each other.
Regardless, it's going to be fucking outrageous. It's going to be fun as hell. I cannot
forward to
wait to just deploy units. I'm definitely going to scale back units first couple days in Vegas just because it's fucking March. I don't want to go down 2 racks first day we're there.
No, we got to play safe.
I want to like actually sweat out, you know, like straight bets, some first half unders, get the juices flowing, some dogs.
The first half Gonzaga money line at -400.
But there will be a bozo pack.
Yeah, there's got to be
Like,
one.
No, there'll be some nukes for sure, some $500 lays and shit. But definitely want to pace myself going into the weekend.
Yeah, take it easy.
You know, we got summer coming around the corner. It's gonna be a long baseball season. Long. NBA playoffs coming around. Obviously, we've saved up some units for March, but
Yeah.
don't want to be donating all in one day.
No, 100%. I stashed some units as well.
Got to pace yourself.
I'm looking forward to it, dude. I think it's going to be a great March. We have some really good content coming up for the March Madness tournament. Make sure you guys share the pod with a friend. We've got a great interview coming up on Saturday.
I got to ask you, when's the last time you watched a Lisa Ann video?
I actually have not watched one in probably a couple of years.
Dude, it's been so long.
So long.
So long.
It's like, ask me
I
when's the
feel
last
like-
time you watched Michael Jordan highlights. Like, I remember them, but I haven't watched one.
I feel like she's like for like the training wheels, you know? Like you just found out, holy shit, like this
You
is
just
a
figured
thing.
out what porn is. Lisa Ann's the first name you see. she's your introduction
She,
to
like,
the porn world.
Crowned you as a man. Like you're here in life.
You made it.
My
man.
name's Lisa.
You made it.
You made it.
Welcome to manhood. Like, all right, thanks. She's the training wheels. Holy shit. We need to tell her that on Saturday. It's like, are you aware you're like the training wheels of every man's like growing up into being a man?
From boyhood to manhood.
It starts with a Lisa Ann film.
The transition, dude. It's like a bar mitzvah.
They lift you up on the chair. Oh my god. He's a man. You come out of your bedroom, your dad shakes your hand. God, that is so good. Holy shit.
Your dad walks out. You talk to Lisa?
Did you meet Lisa? Good on you.
Yes.
Let's go get a glass of whiskey. Dad, I'm 14. You're a man now.
Oh.
It's been another episode from the dojo. Trent, why don't you tell them where they can find you? Also, I'm just looking at the confetti of our Kansas pick. I just hate it so much.
Oh man, you can find me in Vegas donating fat units this week, but you can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at Boogie with Trent, and tune into the Twitch channel at Book It Sports for the surgical stream.
You can find me Mikey Over everywhere, and then on Instagram, michael.j.overs. This has been another episode. We can't wait for March to get going. If you tail the TFM bracket, let us know. Can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on everything, and let's go have a good week.
Sorry in advance.
Sorry in advance.
Let's go
For everyone that had Kansas, we're sorry.